Good afternoon. We are in the environment of the CIDED, and I will give you the information for the carbon cycles and another topics of the carbon. This is the carbon news, and we are in the environment of the CIDED. During the carbon cycle, is basically divided into steps in photosynthesis and respiration. First, the photosynthesis basically is take the radiant energy for the sun and this convert in water. This convert the water and carbon dioxide in carbohydrates. And the respiration is the plants turn the carbohydrates back into the water and carbon dioxide, releasing the energy that was used to boiling the carbohydrates. Now, my friend Caroline will talking about another topic for the carbon.
Okay, let's go to talk about the carbon cycle but in the sedimentation. Okay, carbon cycle is slightly soluble and it's absorbed into bodies of water, such as the oceans and lakes. It is not overly soluble as evidenced by what happens when a can of carbonate soda, such as Coke, is opened. Some of the dissolved carbon dioxide remains in water. The warmer the water, the less carbon dioxide remains in the water. Some carbon dioxide is used by algae and phytoplankton throughout the process and photosynthesis. Is the human impact on the carbon cycle is a fossil fuels. In the natural carbon cycle, there are two main processes which occur: photosynthesis and metabolism. During the photosynthesis, plants use carbon dioxide and produce oxygen. During the metabolism, oxygen is used and carbon dioxide is a product. Let's go into Henry that is going to tell how the carbon dioxide increase.
How increase carbon dioxide in the atmosphere? The increase in atmospheric carbon dioxide is primarily from burning of fossil fuels, with all of the increase having occurred since the mid-1970s. So, let's go with Wendy.
Good afternoon. I am talking about the cause and effects of the increasing concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Human activity has shown the atmospheric science to be responsible for increasing the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. The major source of human emission are the burning of fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and natural gas for industries, delivery of transport, heating our homes, and generating electricity. Human emissions are not the only factor, but is currently the most significant. For example, human emissions of carbon dioxide are the more than 103 times greater at the amount released by volcanic eruption. I give some examples of the increase of the carbon dioxide. One of the most important is the reduction of the ozone layer. This is a warming world result in the increasing high cover in winter, giving chemical reaction a platform in the atmosphere, with the cold result in the parting of the ozone layer. Other is the ecosystem change, as with the disease and range of plants and animals show change with the new effect of the most organisms moving forward the north and the south poles. let's go with Oscar.
Actually, a current problem is global warming, characterized by the temperature increase produced by several chemical compounds. But how global warming occurs? There are greenhouse gases that will up due to the pollution and emission of some substances. When the ozone layer enters into the earth, the layer of greenhouse gases impede sunlight, causing global warming. And the worst is that as time passes, it is moved. Greenhouse gases are carbon dioxide, pollution, water vapor, methane, nitrogen, trioxides, and chlorofluorocarbons. Now, my friends Mauricio and Alan will talk about the final reflection of carbon use.
So the final conclusion is the carbon is very important that you know the positive and negative things for this carbon. For example, in the plants, in the carbon cycle, the photosynthesis, the respiration, and other steps, and in the daily life and the environment, for example, in the CDEP. And well, it's neat that you know in the daily life and in the world.
But the negative is that carbon dioxide is one of greenhouse gas and it can provocate the global warming.
My personal conclusion is that you have to know what elements are involved in a chemical reaction, because you have to know the elements to know what is the cause of a problem or environmental problem.
In my conclusion, I think that we have to use less the burning of fossil fuels because this causes global warming.